Hello, this is Long Play. Today I am going to answer the question: will we have another real estate crash in 2023 like the one in 2008? All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is another episode of Market Real Estate Market Update, happening every Monday. Specifically today, we are going to look at some of the data because there's more and more concern of the real estate market in general in the entire country, as well as in Arizona, about a similar real estate market crash happening in 2023. So we are going to look at some of the data to see where we are at right now and draw the conclusion whether that will be happen, and if so, how much severe it's gonna be. All right, let's look at the first data right here. This one right here is the monthly average sale price per square foot. This is updated as of last week right here, June 2022. And as of right now, you can see that the average sale price per square foot is about 287, right? 287 per square feet, right? Per square feet in the entire Maricopa County. Now, if you look at the chart, you obviously set the lowest point of average square footage is about 264 per square foot, happening in January of this year. So that is kind of the bottom. And since then, we already see an increase up to 287. Now, this equivalent to 9% within 5 months increase. 9% within 5 month increment. Okay, that is also equivalent to about 20% for 1 year increasement. So we are expecting, if nothing happening, nothing new change to the real estate market, we're gonna expect 2023 to be increased about 20% within this year. So talking about the real estate market crash, right? We only see a crash when a crash happens, of course, because the crash, right? The real estate price can goes down for that reason. There's no point to argue about that, right? In this situation, obviously, you see that the price is still keep going up every single day. A lot of people asking why. That is not the purpose of this video. I already answered the reason for why the real estate market's price keep going up for the previous videos. If you are interested, more than welcome to look at those videos. All right. Hint, because of the supply. Okay. Now, obviously, we see that this is a trend going up since January to now already. So that's half of the year. Okay. And then we see that about 9% increase from January to June. That means a 20% increase for the entire year of 2023, if nothing changed as of right now. But what about the long term? What about the long term look? Right. This chart right here showing the long term. When I say the long term, is covered from like 2020 to all the way here. Okay, to all the way 2023. Right. Now this chart show right here, as of right now, 619. Okay, as of right now, 619. We have a square footage of 293.14, another increase, right, from January right here. This is the bottom. When I say the bottom, why did I say the bottom? Because we obviously have a May point right here. May 2022 is another point, that the peak, another peak point, right? Since then, we see that there's a decrease. There is a decrease since May until January of this year, and then it starts going back up, right? So if you are still waiting for the market to goes down, we obviously late to the party, because the goes down section is already happening here, and it's no longer happening now anymore. In fact, it is now going up for that. It's going up, right? Now, when you compare to 2008, okay, this is the question that a lot of people are asking. When you compare to 2008, we can see that before the crash happening in 2008 and 2009, right, before the price bottom line right here, this period right here, before everything happened, we have the dip in price, okay? We have the decrease in price for a long period of time. We don't see that happening, even though we have a short period of decrease like this, about 6 months, right? About 6 months, the price already goes up. And if I'm not mistakenly, it could be equal to the peak of 2022 very soon, within 2 or 3 months, okay? Within 2 or 3 months, and then if nothing happened again, it's gonna go back up, right? It's very similar to this period right here, okay? It's very similar to this period right here. And because I'm pointing it out, a lot of people are going to say, oh, long. And so it's going to go back up and it's going to go crashing, right? So if that is happening, okay, remember back then, during this period right here, a lot of builder building a lot of houses on the market, and therefore it's increased the number of supply on the market. In today's market, home builder no longer rushing to build houses anymore. No home builders rushing to build houses anymore, and therefore they do not have any supply on the market. What about the resale market, right? For who of you already own a house, who is willing to give up? Who is willing to give up the 2 or 3% interest rate that you may have in 2021 and 2022? The answer is no. If there's no real reason, right? If there's no real reason for you to do so, there's less likely that you are willing to do so. Because if we can get rid of that, first of all, right? The number one is you have the high price for the house. That's good. But now number two, you have to buy another house at a higher interest rate. So a lot of people cannot think of that if there is no real reason behind it. Okay, so that's the reason why the number of supply of houses on the market is not as strong as 2008 anymore. It's not as strong as 2008, 2007 back then. And therefore, the crash in 2023 is very, very less likely at this time. So for those of you who are still waiting for the crash happening, here's the thing. I already hear about a rumor that the crash happening is going to happen because it's the real estate cycle for the last 3 years. Okay, since 2019, I already heard about that. Then COVID happened, right? A lot of people say it's gonna crash because no one can be working anymore. Everyone have to stay home, right? That's cool. When the forbearance is lifted up, right? During COVID, there's a forbearance in place, and when the forbearance is removed, a lot of people say that homeowners will not be able to afford for the payment, and therefore the real estate market gonna crash. All right, and now here's another time that people say that the interest rate goes so high, no one gonna buy the house. Well, tell you this, a lot of people are still going to buy houses in today's market. Okay. But a lot of people are still thinking the real estate market gonna crash because interest rate goes so high right now. No one go buy houses at this time. But at this time, as I told you, as a matter of fact, a lot of people still go shopping for houses, right? And there's no supplies on the market right now, and therefore the price is gonna keep going up for that reason. All right, thank you everyone for watching the video, the show, the real estate market update. If you do have any question about the real estate market, about real estate in general, let me know and I will answer to you directly. Thank you. Bye-bye.